Okay, guys, so I am showing you guys how I thread my own eyebrows. So you're gonna get a piece of string, okay? Hold on, let me unravel this. Am I going the right way? Hold on. Okay, so let me go ahead and unravel this. Okay, so a regular piece of string, it's almost unraveled. Just some regular thread out of a sewing kit actually will work. You see, once you cut it, you're going to put them both down like this. Then you're going to tie a knot at the end, two loose ends. I had already did this, so there's my knot. So then you're going to get it, and you just keep twisting. Even if you had one finger, you would keep twisting. Twist, twist, twist. Okay, so my lighting isn't good, but so then you kind of want it like this, because the point is to get a piece of hair. Let me see. Okay, so let's just see. My lighting is so off, but hold on. Maybe. Anyways, if you could see, let's just see like this piece of hair right here. This. So then you would take it, go like this. Then you open up your hands and it twists. Can you see that? How it twists the hair, it plucks it, it twists it right around. So let's see right here. I would just go, and it takes a lot at a time. Look, even, oh my God, my lighting is so off. Hold on, let's see if we can get some light here. Okay, so let's see, even this little piece right here, then you would open up, and you got to be careful because you don't want to grab a whole bunch at once or the wrong area. And then you just keep going all the way down. It grabs one, you go like this for your middle, then you go with the other hand. And you just go like this. See how it goes across? Then it opens back up. Goes across. Then if I want this side, I would use this hand and go like that. So, you see this hair right here? I want to get it. It's coming off. See? You just would do your middle. Look over here on this side. Even for the tiniest hairs, it gets the tiniest, tiniest hairs. Let me just finish up this side. So I'm looking in the mirror right now so I could just see better. I'm getting all the hairs that are in the middle. I mean, you could do this for anything. You can do this, I mean, on your arms. I mean, of course, it's kind of painful, but it's very, very quick. And you could also do it if you have mustache hair, any type of hair, facial hair, wherever you have it. You can kind of go like this to grab some hair to lift it. You see how I had to grab that hair right here kind of to separate, because from right here, I want to take off this above there, right? So I separated it. Now I'm placing it right here so that I can catch it. Now I'm going like this. You see how it's pulling? And then it just goes straight across. Straight across. Uh-oh, see, and then my string broke. Which, sometimes that will happen. It doesn't matter. You could either use the same string. Now you see how they have two loose ends? Use the same string. Either make a knot, or sometimes it'll break in a spot where you're going to have to get another string. Anyway, so there you go, and it's back fixed. So we are going to twist it up again. I just really wish my lighting wasn't like this. And let me see if I can get closer. Now you see even like, let's see the little loose guys right here. I'm going to go up. You see how it twists the hair around? Just like that. And you get them, and you can thread your own eyebrows. And this is what I do. It gets the tiniest ones. So like, say for instance, waxing. Every time after waxing, you're still going to have to either pluck. So you could have your tweezers, and you could really like, you know, get in there. Tweezing is good. This is just like a form of tweezing, but it just grabs a lot at the same time. You see this? section right here, how I'm going to put all this, I'm going to move it up because I'm going to take all that off. Right there, if you can see that little section. See? Now it's off. And then you just keep cleaning it up. That's all you do. And that is how you thread your own. And of course, you're going to clean it all up, brush it up, cut it. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys the threading part. It's like a cootie catcher. Like, you either use this side to get that side, or you go like this and you kind of like go to get it. So let me do one more. If I can get a little bit closer, if I can kind of grab, if there's a bigger hair out, let me see. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see, but you see this little one? I'm gonna go, now you see how it pulls? And you just keep going, and now it plucked it out. You keep going, it plucks it out. And you wouldn't be jumping all around. I mean, it's your preference. I was just doing it so I can get a couple good pieces of hair to show you guys. But I usually would do one first. I do one, and then I have, do I have a brush up here? Let's see. I do one full one, and I will comb all my eyebrows up. Comb them all up. They barely need to be clean. I either brush them up or comb them up, right? Because I want a straight line. Anyways, even though I still might do my makeup with eyebrows, but you don't want to have like crappy eyebrows trying to do the makeup because the makeup is just not going to come out right. Let me see if I can use the light on this one. So, or maybe this one's better. Maybe it's kind of not ready yet, but I'm trying to show you guys if I have. Now, probably before I would have threaded, even though I'm not done, guys. So this is not going to be perfect because I'm not done. I just want to kind of show you guys so you guys can get the gist. So when you brush your eyebrows up, it should be a straight line. There should be no hairs that are not in a straight line. I wish I had a freaking marker of some sort. So, anyways, okay, so let me do this. And let me do this. So, you see, and you got to make sure that they're all the way straight. See, even if, now you see these extra hairs? See when I brush straight, you see these? That needs to be cut. And then it'd be a straight line all the way. There we go, those little hairs. So then I would get scissors. And I would just, you see? Because my job is to make them straight. After this, you're still going to pluck. You want that straight line, though, off top anyway. You see, you keep combing because you should never have those little flyaway hairs. That's how you get perfect eyebrows. So you see, even like those little pieces, sorry you guys for my lighting, these little pieces, those need to be cut. So you have to be very, very meticulous if you want the perfect anything, especially like with eyebrows. This part you're only going to have to do probably about every 2 weeks, and this has nothing to do about when you put on your makeup. You're going to go, make sure. And it's kind of easier to do my right side, especially because I'm right-handed. So let me see. So that other side I was looking in the camera, so it was kind of hard, especially with my lighting up. So now I'm going to look in the mirror. Maybe you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So you see these? See, I want me to have a straight line like this. So anything that's over this brush should be cut. Even over here, it should not be like long. You see all that? That's going to be cut. Anything that goes up, that's going to be cut. You see when I comb it up, you see all those? Cut. so it's easier for me to do these. You see all those that are up? I should have none that come up like this. I know, see, I even get scissors and I just pull them up, but that's because I already like know what I'm doing. If it's your first time, I wouldn't use the scissors I would use the brush to brush it up. You could even use, you know, like a little bit of like Vaseline or just water so that your eyebrows can go up. Because, you know, when they're wet, they're going to stay in place. So I'm trying to brush them up to see, okay, am I done? Did I miss any hairs that I need to cut? See this? Those little tiny hairs? Yes, I need to cut those. Let me see if I can go closer. You see? It should be like how these are a perfect line right here. I would need to cut those little bitty pieces of hair, anything under that. See, all this, I just need to cut. All that I need to cut. And I would never usually be holding the phone anyways. So let me put the phone down. I would have this in one hand. You know, I don't know if you guys can see. Pushing the light down a little bit. And then I would have, and you need like really good scissors that are really sharp, like one cut, you're good. So I would really be going like this. I'm gonna look in the mirror, you guys, while I do this. I'm sorry, because I can't look in. So maybe if I can turn this lighting up. So, looking in the mirror, I would go like this so I could see those ones that are above. And this is your guide. So then you would cut all the hairs that are right there. That's how you can make your line. That's your guide. Now you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about them going right back in. Let me see. You see? Okay. So the light is really not helping. I am so sorry. There you go. You could see these. I would cut these. I would keep my brush right there, and then I would cut these. On this side, see, there's just these little bits that aren't in place, but you want your line straight. Even that little tiny bit, you want to cut this little tiny bit right here. You would cut that off because you shouldn't, on your line, you shouldn't have none, and they should all go straight. No jagged edges. So, give me a second so I can just... And you could do it with the comb part or you could do it with the brush part. It really does not matter. Whichever, it's really your preference. Once you get used to doing it anyway, you will be able to do it with anything. You're going to have a certain preference, or you might be like, oh yeah, I'm going to use this utensil because it's going to work better, or it works better for you. So basically you do this because your foundation, you don't want to have to wear makeup in order to make your eyebrows be on fleek. You want your natural eyebrow anyways to be on fleek. So therefore, when you do your makeup with the eyebrows, it's going to be like on fleek. It's just like, say you need to pluck your eyebrows, but you hadn't yet, but you're still putting on your eyebrow makeup. It just doesn't look as flawless because you can kind of see those, hairs that need to be, you can see those hairs that need to be cut off, and you're putting makeup over it. So it doesn't blend well. Okay, so I'm taking my string because I know I need to get in here. I could always either take my tweezers too, but I can't even find the normal tweezers that I do use, so I only have these ones. The little pointy kind, and I just don't even want to use those. So I know I have these little flyaways. Not the flyaways. The little ones that like you say your eyebrow line. Hold on, let's get back in the light. So you want your eyebrows to be right here. This is your line. So nothing above here, you should have zero hair. right there. That's how you get your perfect. So you know where your line is going to be. See how this, it's all like shaggy anyways, because I'm still creating my very perfect line anyway. And you want to create that before you even put your makeup on. So therefore, when you put your eyebrow makeup on, you already have your guide. You would just follow your brow when you put your eyebrow pencil on, you know, or whatever it is that you use to put on your eyebrows, you know. If you have shabby eyebrows and they're not already shaped, then how are you going to make eyebrows? You know, then you're going to have to actually really color them on, and they're going to be too dark. You don't want that. You kind of just want to shade your eyebrows in. So you kind of just, you already want your eyebrows to be in that foundation. Then you don't have to really color them on. You're just kind of just adding a little, you know. What I love about this string is that I could even, like, I can see where I'm going. I can get like 1 or 2 hairs and I can put it in there, and I know that, okay, good, time to take it out. This is like just like a tweezer, but like a different type. I love it. So, let me see. As you can see, you see how my line now is way more straighter when I go like this? I can tell right here. See, these need to be cut. All this is going to look so different when you're like completely done. But you see how it's getting in the shape that it should already be if I would have had makeup on? I still haven't cleaned none of this up. I still have like all this little bit right here to clean up. These you even want to be straight. And it one little hair out of place, it's going to make a difference. You see, even those little tiny ones right there needs to be cut. These little tiny, it needs to just be a straight line. Starting from right here. These ones are okay. You see there's no hair right there because those are okay. It's that part is okay. Okay with the straight line. So I'm just going to continue to do this one on this side. And it would be the tiniest piece of hair that you think, okay, no, I'm good. It's just that one. And it really does make a difference. And you don't want your hair to only, when I pull it up like this, I don't only want it for the front. You want to go all the way. Even when you pull out like this, you don't want any hairs coming over here. You literally want to make a perfect shape. You want a line like this and a line like this. So girls that pluck their eyebrows, it's just not all about plucking. Like, you literally have to pluck, you have to cut, you have to taper. It's like so much stuff in one to get that perfect eyebrow. So now you see how perfect, like, look compared to this one. You see how this one's still bushy? You know, it's still just a little bit of jagged edge. I have a lot to do on this one. I don't know if you can really tell because this is only 2 weeks of work, but you see when I go up, you still have these right here to cut. You see how this is already getting in the perfect shape? Now, this doesn't count any of these little tiny hairs that are going to be right here. You can't see them, but they're little tiny. I can see them because I can tell. Any little dark spot. This little thing right here, that's a hair. That's those little 2 pieces, and you could see that would make your eyebrow, that little tiny thing would make it off just a little bit. So I pay attention to all that. Now I have to work and get these little hairs right here so that your eyebrow line can be perfect. So that's what I'm going to do. Right here, I'm going to get my thread and do those. You could get your thread or your tweezers. A lot of people don't know how to thread their own eyes, so I just feel like it's way faster. But before I knew how to thread, I was tweezing. You really want to be careful, because if you grab one wrong hair that's like in a section that's not supposed to be cut off, you are basically fucked until that one piece of hair grows back. And I still, like, around my eyebrow, just a little bit above, up here, like, just you want to take you go like this. This is hair. Even though you can't see it, but you could see the difference after you clean up your whole entire face. Remember those two that I said that I could see? Let me get those with this. See. You see how that you don't even see that little spot? That, remember I pointed out that spot? Even though you would have never noticed that spot unless I would have, until I pointed it out. I'm sorry again about the lighting. So you see now as I comb up, you see how the line is straight now? This line is straight. Straight. See, straight. See, I have just these little ones right over here to cut. I have this area around that curving point. That's a point you still have to cut right there too. See, I just have these, like maybe this one. You pull that down. Like, it's really important with eyebrows. People are like, oh my god, your eyebrows are on fleek. It's not just the makeup. It's really about how you are plucking your whole entire foundation of your eyebrow alone anyways. Because if you just add makeup over a brow that's not, cut and shaped and all that anyways, I mean, it might look well, but that means you're just going to have to use a lot of makeup and you're making your eyebrow. Anyways, thanks guys. Bye. Please comment, share, like, subscribe, and I will be back for another video. Hope you guys liked the video. I'm just going to go finish this eye. I have to finish this. Sorry about my lighting, but yep, they are going to look good. I still have so much work on this one, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys because everybody is always like, oh my god, your eyebrows, your eyebrows, your eyebrows. So next time, after I am done actually doing the foundation, then I am going to, sorry, don't mind my hands. I know this one's not done and this one's done. I already know. But anyway, so the next video, I will do like how I actually apply my makeup. But I just wanted to show you guys first that the fact that I have to pluck them, cut them, shape them, all that I have to do before I even apply any type of makeup anyways. If my eyebrows need to be plucked, I'm not even going to wear makeup because I would rather have flawless makeup than kind of like, oh, whatever kind of makeup, because I'm just a big makeup person. So, thank you.